There are only 3 weeks to go until hundreds of thousands of voters head to the polls for the upcoming federal by-elections. While the electorate of Longman has the tightest of margins, it's also one of the fastest growing, which could alter the electorate's dynamic on polling day. Here's Queensland political reporter Josh Bavis.
At Burpengary, north of Brisbane, builders can't keep up with demand, with new estates replacing semi-rural blocks at a staggering rate. About 4,000 people are moving to this electorate every year.
This is the area between Brisbane and the Sunshine Coast, so it is the growth corridor of southeast Queensland.
Social researcher Mark McCrindle says while older retirees still make up a large percentage of the voting population, younger families and entrepreneurs are on the rise.
Both of those demographics have been growing, but particularly young people, young families.
It means affordability, childcare and new job opportunities are growing concerns here, as are better transport options to and from the city.
Particularly for those two-income earning households, the infrastructure, the roads and the rail connection is key.
Longman is the most marginal of the 5 electorates heading to the polls later this month. It's no wonder the party heavyweights have been paying a visit every week.
We're not just one picture of a community. There's a lot of little communities. The demographic changing doesn't change the fact that what people want are the core basics of what government should provide.
Candidates will need to show they're listening to these new voters in town, as well as taking care of their usual support bases.
Bribey Island, for example, where there's a large seniors community. Also then looking here, Morayfield, Caboolture and Narangba, Burpengary, where you've got that very much upper middle income range of people.
With a margin of less than 1%, every nuance in the changing demographics is studied carefully by the major parties. It's how they learn to focus their key messages, especially when every single vote counts. But while One Nation preferences might have helped Labor steal back the seat at the 2016 election, alliances have now changed.
Labor is not going to go out there, Bill Shorten or anyone else, and bash us around the head and put us last every time and think they're going to, my recommendation is going to give them the vote before the LNP or their Liberal Party. No way in the wide world.
It could sway the vote in areas like Caboolture, where some treat Pauline Hanson like local royalty.
Here we go, here's another one.
It'll be in the hands of 112,000 enrolled voters to decide. Josh Bavis, ABC News.